Never marry somebody who don't believe in insurance. And here's why. No, it's not because they don't buy, but because you will be the one that's going to be paying the price. Hi, it's Jia Xuan here, your money guy in Goodwill, and today we'll be talking about relationship as well as insurance. My role as a financial planner is very interesting. I get to see many people's true values through money conversations, and let me tell you this, I'm not talking about your income, your investments, your savings for your miles or your cashbacks. No, I'm talking about something more important, insurance. I'm talking about how two people make decisions together. And let me tell you this, insurance is one of the biggest relationship red flags I have ever seen. So a friend of mine wanted to get protection for her kids. Very normal, very reasonable. You are a parent, and of course you want to get the basic needs covered. So she identified her needs, understood the plan, all's good. But as with any big financial decisions, she discussed this with her partner. A few days later, she got back to me texting, "Hey Jia Xuan, I think we will pass. My partner doesn't believe in insurance." And just like that, something she felt was important, something she wanted to secure for her kids, was gone. And as a parent, I totally understand. Money crunch is real, life is expensive, and kids, they are kind of too. But I know this, if something happens, I cannot pay for big medical bills out of thin air. And this incident actually taught me one thing. Before you commit your life to another person, you really need to talk about your money values. Instead of talking about the fun parts, talk about the very uncomfortable ones. The more uncomfortable it gets, the better it is for your relationship in long term. Insurance is not about money. It's about your mindset, your priorities, your responsibilities. And another friend of mine, just before getting married, we had a catch up. And for the past 10 years, I never knew this about him. The fact is that he is a non-believer of insurance. No judgment here. But then he told me this. His wife is a believer and she bought a lot. His plan is to cancel these policies. To be honest, I cannot give an objective remark to this because I don't know what she bought. But imagine this. If I'm a non-believer today, I will naturally influence my partner to follow me. But if I'm a believer and my partner tells me to cancel something that I believe is important, I'm definitely going to be upset. Number one, I am the one that's paying for this. Who are you to tell me to cancel it? Just like how my wife buys back and tell me not to comment so much. And number two, if something happens, critical illness, disabilities, or even my death, the money goes to the family. It goes to you. So why are you complaining when a big pile of money is going into your bank account? You're telling me to cancel something that protects you? And on the flip side, if I am a believer and you are not a believer, if something happens to you, I don't get an extra cent from you except from your investment or your savings. So I pray hard that your savings or investment have grown so much. But if it doesn't, I'm only left with the liabilities that you have left behind. Is that something that I want? Definitely not. This is the kind of arguments that doesn't show up during wedding vows, but they show up really quickly in real life. Honestly, insurance didn't hit me as hard when I had my son, but when my daughter was born, wow, something changed. There's a saying, a daughter is a father's ex-lover. Don't tell my wife. And somehow, some reason, my expectation of someone who is going to be ending up with her suddenly shot up. If I'm going to hand my kids to someone in the future, I want to make sure I have done my part emotionally, physically, and financially. Insurance to me is a love product. You only buy it if you love somebody. When I'm alive, they technically don't need the money. But if I am not around, at least they don't need to worry about the money. To be honest, which responsible parent would want their kids to suffer? Not me. And the real cost about marrying a non-believer of insurance is this. It is not just no policy. It is a life of constant uncertainty, fearing of losing your savings, knowing that you have to work even harder because there's no backup plans. And if you have kids, you'll be worrying about their long-term security. And you need to accept the fact that you will be the one picking up the pieces when something bad happens. Let me tell you a painful story. When my son was born, he had jaundice, something that is very common to newborns. But because of that, we couldn't buy insurance because he needs to be 14 days old plus jaundice free. My son, jaundice didn't drop. He got warded for phototherapy and then the bill starts to come in fast. And that's when I realized medical emergencies don't wait for you to believe. They don't care about your opinion and definitely they don't follow your timeline. Now after meeting with so many people, a lot of them says that insurance is a scam. Honestly, I'm not angry. In fact, I totally understand why. You buy something that you don't get to use it. When you use it, you're not sure if you get enough. If you want to claim it, happens that you can't claim it and then that's where you feel like it's a scam. These stories actually comes from a few places. from your parents telling you that insurance is a scam, or it could be like you have never claimed before and how would you appreciate it, right? Thirdly, you're paying for something and you don't see the immediate benefits of it. And the truth is this, if you have never paid for a $200,000 bill, you will never appreciate or understand why would somebody pay $200 a month. And if you have never felt pain before, you will never appreciate the life of being pain-free. Marrying a non-believer of insurance is like marrying somebody who refuses to lock the front door. Because last time we never get robbed, what? But jokes aside, let's be real. It is not easy if you have already committed to a relationship and you already have kids. So, for you to actually tell him or her that this is not something that you're comfortable with might not be easy. And of course, it's easy for me to tell you to just have a conversation, but end of the day, I do not want you to be in a situation where you have conflict or more quarrels with a partner just because of this insurance. So for you, if you have struggles with this, have a third party to come in to talk. I found that this approach actually works better because end of the day, it's the third party that is controlling the situation. And if there's anything that your partner doesn't like, they will not blame you, they will blame them, which makes you safe. Secondly, if you are not able to conduct this kind of conversation with your partner because it's so uncomfortable, right? Do this instead. I believe you have already gotten your protection for them. So since they don't appreciate insurance, don't buy for them. Use the money you buy and use it for yourself. Buy in their name. So if something were to happen to them, at least you won't be affected by it. On the contrary, if something will happen to you, you know that they don't appreciate this in the first place. But to be honest, who will reject a $200,000 check that's coming into your bank account? No one! Unless it's shady money. So let me ask you this. Would you marry somebody who has completely opposite money values as you? Or will it be a deal breaker? Tell me below in the comments. If you have watched this video so far, do like it, subscribe, and also share it with your friends, especially if they are still dating. Because this money problems is something that you don't want them to go through. Alright, my name is Jia Xuan, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!
We're on a mission, breaking chains. Goodwill's here to change the game. Empower your life, build your dreams. Financial freedom, we're your